And I know a lot of girls who are not easy down here, but they're too easy up here. Hey guys, it's True Beauty Forever, and I wanted to do an advice video. It's a new year. Happy New Year to everyone. And I just wanted to start off giving some girls some advice and challenging some of you girls. And this video is pretty much for girls who have like a hard time with needing male attention. And I know a few people in my life that have this problem, and I'm hoping that this video can help anybody with this problem. I just want you guys to know that you're beautiful. Whether you have a boyfriend or not, you do not need a boyfriend. You should not feel the need to have a boyfriend to know yourself, beauty, and worth. So I hope that this video helps, and if you're interested in this advice, then just keep watching. Okay, so I wanted to start off just saying, like, I know a few girls who have this problem, like I said, and I know that a lot of people who do have this problem in general have had their father absent in their life, and I can understand that myself personally, because I didn't have my father in my life at all, and he abandoned me when I was a newborn baby, and he was never there for me growing up. I've actually only seen him one time in my life, and that did take a toll on it took a toll on my life. It was really hard dealing with that. It makes you feel like, well, if my own dad doesn't want me, then how is another man gonna want me? And it made me feel like I wasn't worth anything, and it gave me low self-esteem in like my junior year of high school. But you know, to my girls out there who are saying that that's why they're acting like that, I completely understand, but you shouldn't let that defeat you, because whether you realize it or not, if you're trying to have relationships with guys, or just craving their attention in general, trying to fill the hole of the hurt that your father caused, guess what? That's not going to change the fact that your father wasn't there. Your father is the one who's the loser, because if he abandoned you, of course, but he's the one who missed out on your life, and those are years that he can never get back. And he's going to have to answer to God one day for that, because you're not supposed to have a child then abandon them, which happens to too many girls and guys. But if you're trying to fill this hole by male attention, it's not gonna, in the end, you're not gonna be happy inside, because that's not gonna change what happened with your dad. You don't want to give your dad that power, or whatever male in your life, that power, because they're still going on about their business, carefree, happy, not thinking about you, probably, being honest, but you're just being hurt by more and more guys. Don't let your past and don't let the things in your life defeat you. Overcome that. So you have your Heavenly Father, if you believe in God. If you don't, whatever you believe in, if you have a spiritual leader, just think of them. And then if you don't believe in anything, then for me, I'm a Christian, and how I look at it is the Lord is my personal father, and he never abandoned me in any time that I needed him like my earthly father did. So if you have any beliefs religiously, then just think of your spiritual leader. Also, life is short. This is the year 2012 now, so we want to make this a productive year. And you don't want to waste time with guys who, honestly, let's be honest with ourselves, don't really even care about you. You know, if you're craving guys' attention, half of the dudes you're messing with probably don't even care about you in the first place. And you might be wasting time on these dudes just to have, you know, your phone buzzing with text, or a phone call, or Skype, or a date with somebody who does not truly care about you. And you may let Mr. Right walk right on past you. I've heard so many stories of girls including some in my own family, that have chosen the wrong men because they were spending too much time with Mr. Wrong, and they let Mr. Right walk right past them, and they regretted that for the rest of their life. So you don't know when your time is up on this earth. You don't want to think of your last moments as, oh, I spent this time with this guy who I really didn't care about, and he really didn't care about me. I just wanted some attention. I'm sorry, I keep looking down. I have some notes for this video. I just want to say, have some standards for yourself. That'll help you determine which guys do deserve to be with you and which guys don't deserve to be with you. I'm going to give you guys an example with a story that somebody had once told me. We all know, we've all heard of the car, the Toyota, and it's easy for the average person to obtain a Toyota because they're cheap and affordable. However, it's not as easy to obtain a Ferrari because only the rich and mostly the famous can afford Ferraris. That's why you don't see commercials, in America at least, you don't see commercials on TV for Ferraris because no Americans can afford them except Beyonce, Nicki Minaj, Katy Perry, and people like that. But you see commercials on TV for Toyotas because you can afford a Toyota. When you can afford a Toyota when it's cheap, a lot of people can test drive and ride the Toyota. However, when a Ferrari is expensive, you can't even test drive a Ferrari unless you have a certain amount of money. So, are you, as a woman, are you a Toyota or a Ferrari? Do you let just any guy get a ride with you? Or do you make guys work hard to get with you? Think about that. A lot of girls are Toyotas. And when you're a Toyota, you're going to get a lot of male attention. You're going to get a lot of people who are coming after you because you're cheap. But if you're a Ferrari, it's going to be less guys. Less guys because it's, like I said, it's easy to find the no good stuff. But when you're more expensive, less guys are going to come through, but quality guys who actually deserve you are going to be the guys that actually test drive you and ride you as a Ferrari. So just think about that. Are you a Toyota or a Ferrari? And when I say easy, I don't mean just easy in your pants. Also, there's easy in your brain. If guys can say whatever to you and you just do whatever they want you to just because they're saying what sounds good, that's just as bad as being so easy that they can get whatever they want out of your body physically. Because a smart girl knows that guys are going to say whatever they want or whatever they think is right to get into your panties, being real. And I know a lot of girls who are not easy down here, but they're too easy up here, and they let anything a guy says, just absorb anything a guy says and just believe it, even though his actions completely contradict it. So there is a such thing as being easy in the mind too, and you don't want to be easy in the mind because that's just as bad as being easy down there. Also, be okay with being single. Guys, I have been single for so freaking long. Oh my goodness, you wouldn't even believe. I've been single most of my life. So, and I get lonely sometimes. I'm not gonna lie. There's times where I'm like, what is wrong with me that I don't have a boyfriend? Like, what am I not doing right? And there's times where I get lonely and have pity parties for myself. But guess what? I'm okay with being single. Sometimes I'm happier that I'm single than if I was in a relationship because my friends have told me, you know, when you're in a relationship with somebody, you have to, you know, to some extent answer to them, you know, just certain things that you don't have to deal with if you're single. It is okay to not have any boys texting your phone, any boys calling you, any boys begging for your pictures, any boys talking to you through Facebook. best friends come and go, family members die, you are gonna just have you in the end. You will never be able to escape yourself. You're beautiful, and you don't have to have a man 24/7 to feel beautiful, okay? I just challenge you girls this year to try hard to change, like try hard to change yourself for the better this year. And if you crave male attention, the first step, if you acknowledge that and you're not in denial with that, if you know what your problem is, then you can change it. So that's good if you're watching this and you're saying, you know what, I do have that problem, I need help. So I just really want that for a lot of girls, because if you don't change that mindset, thinking that you have to have male's attention all the time, it causes problems later in life down the road. Stuff like that is what leads women into abusive relationships, because if you'll do anything for male's attention, that means, you know, I know it's going to take a lot of time. Make sure you have some supportive friends who really care about you, your family. Just make sure you have some loved ones by you. If you don't have any extracurricular activities, find something to do with yourself. Find something to occupy your time so that you're not so worried about boys, okay? Find a hobby, find something creative, figure out what your talents are. I think everybody has a talent. If you think hard about it, and if you're real with yourself, if you're honest with yourself, if you are the type of girl who craves male attention to the extent where it's like starting to take control over you, you might have been the friend who puts guys who don't truly care about you over people that do, and you don't want to drive your friends away, because for a good friend, it's hard to see their friend go through that stuff, because your friends know that you deserve better than what you're doing to yourself. It's hard for them to deal with because they can't change it. The only person who can change it is you. They can tell you 1,000 times over, but you're the only person that can change it. So you don't want to drive out the people in your life that do care about you for some guy who doesn't, because I can guarantee you, if you're just doing stuff for men's attention, half those guys do not care about you. I promise you. If somebody shows you their true colors, believe them. I feel like if you're real with yourself, you know who deserves to be in your life and who doesn't. We all have people in our lives who don't truly deserve to be in it or don't really need to be in it. If somebody's not bringing positivity to your life, then you don't need them in it. I feel like some guys that you're dealing with, like if you look at a guy and you can see that he's being just like, he doesn't respect you as a woman, why are you trying to crave his attention? If you can look at a guy and he doesn't put you, like you're his like back burner girl, why do you need him so bad in your life? Just know that you're beautiful, and you don't need to have a man in your life to validate you as a woman. All the things of this earth are very temporary and very meaningless compared to what comes after life. So don't waste your life. You could die tomorrow. You could wake up in a wheelchair tomorrow. You don't know what life is going to be like. Life is so unpredictable. You don't want to say that you spent your years or your time with somebody who did not deserve it. Because I know women who are fully grown adults who have lost every single friend that they had because of stuff like this, craving men's attention to the point where it just overtakes them and destroys them. And I just don't want that to happen to any of my viewers or anybody that I know. So I just really, really hope that you guys take this challenge for this year 2012 and change that. So if you guys have any other, if you guys want to talk to me and you don't want to say something in the comment section, you can message me I reply back to every message. If you guys want me to talk about another topic, please don't hesitate to let me know. And I really do care about you guys, and I really hope that this video helps somebody. So thank you so much for watching.